It seems like just yesterday I bought this 1983 Chevy C10. Although I've had this thing for years, man, this is my baby. Y'all see how good that thing look on them rallies? Y'all see it? We gonna talk about what we finna do. God is everything. Without God, I'm nothing. Alright, man, so while we let Iron Man warm up, let me talk to y'all real quick. We are getting ready to put this thing in the garage, drop it, and get this thing ready to add some power to it. Now, this is not an expensive QA1 drop. This is a very cheap budget drop. I mean, cutting springs type drop. I mean, cheap, you know, different little stuff. The only thing that I really spent money on was the rear. So the rear is gonna be nice and beefed up, new axles. I don't think I even showed y'all none of this stuff. But we are gonna talk about it in this video, man. So let me say this. I think the motor in Iron Man may be hurt. I think the motor's hurt. It don't sound right. It really don't sound right. I feel like I can hear it missing, like a just don't sound right. Never did cam hard, but it definitely ain't camming like at all at this point. So yeah, we gotta address that later though. We finna drop it. It's still rolling, so I don't care. We just probably gonna find another block or something and throw some little something, race some pistons and rods and crank and stuff in it. And I mean, I don't know. Depending on how this channel goes and how money looks, we might make this thing go 355 or something. I don't know. But anyway, man, we're gonna get this thing in the shop. But I do got to move some stuff around in the shop. So y'all come over there with me. Let's do that first. Alright guys, so the shop is good enough. It ain't clean in here by no means. I'm pretty sure y'all see all the mess on the sides and on this side. I should have built a bigger shop. Hopefully one day I can expand or, you know, build me a bigger shop or expand this one or whatever. It don't even matter. But we're finna get the truck pulled in. We're finna start breaking this thing down. We're gonna start with the front. The front gonna be a lot quicker than the back because the front is basically just doing whatever. The back of the truck is gonna be a little bit more complex because we got to try to rebuild the rear end at the same time. So let's get the truck pulled in and let's get to work. Alright, man, so let's get this thing jacked up, get these wheels off. Alright guys, this is not my own secret. I got this from a guy off YouTube. I can't remember his page, but if I can go back and find that video, which I do have to go back and watch some things to figure out how much did he cut those front springs on this truck. That's why I'm starting with the front. The front is very straightforward. Cut, I think he said a coil and 3/4 or something like that off of the front, and then get these shocks, which y'all know If you've been on the channel for any amount of time, I just put new shocks on here. But I said, hey, since my cousin at Cars with Dez wants to try to race me, I gotta drop this thing. So I decided to, even though I had just put all new stuff on it, new shocks on the front, I said we taking them off, and I don't even know what I'm gonna do with them, try to sell them or whatever. If anybody got a C10, man, I may even give them to you because I can't use them anymore, or who knows, I may just hang on to them. But anyway, these are going on, and then that's pretty much it for the front, man. But I gotta go back and see how much we gotta cut the other shock. I mean, we gotta cut the springs in the front. So this is where I want to check back in with y'all. You turn them upside down, and the guy said you cut out 1 3/4 coils. So you go from back around to that same cut, and then down around to that next coil till about right here. I had to verify this, but 1 3/4. So I'm gonna leave 1/4 of a coil on that next coil, and I'm gonna put some tape around somewhere to where I need to be at. Put some tape around it. Then we do that's 1 1/4. About right there. So we're gonna leave one. We're gonna take out 1 1/4 coil off of both. Let me get the air compressor. Get the air compressor rolling, and we're gonna get this thing cut, and we finna get this stuff back up. We're gonna get the front back up. The front is basically done after I cut these coils. I will link to the guy's YouTube channel. I think it's called Low Budget Fab or something. I can't quite remember, but I'll make sure he gets his credit. Alright, I'm finna cut these. Y'all hold tight. We're gonna get the front end back up. Alright guys, it is time to get these springs cut. And even though I ain't quite sure what I'm doing, I think I know what I'm doing. I think. If I mess this up, I just gotta buy some springs. So wish me luck. Alright man, let me get y'all in here. Got it finished up. Let's go to the part we cut out. Right there. And there. And then this is what we left with. These 2 short springs. I am gonna spray something on these ends right there. I don't know what I got. I got to find something. But we finna put this front end back together, man, and we finna see how this thing looks. So y'all better hold tight. Alright man, so it wouldn't be an easy project if something major didn't happen. So putting the driver's side back together, and the driver's side ball joint, y'all know a couple videos back I just put those ball joints in, man. But I tack welded them because the hole in the ball joint, if you ever did the old Chevys, you know that those control arms, once they get old, they wear out, and you can't press a ball joint back in it. So I just kind of tack welded it. So those welds have broken on the driver's side. I don't know if they was broke beforehand or if they just broke. So what I'm about to do is forget about it right now, move on to the passenger side, and then we'll come back to that issue. Hopefully the passenger side is still holding and I don't have to weld both sides. I'm thinking about just buying the tubular control arms, just going with the tubular control arms and being done with it, because that's eventually what it's gonna get anyway. But probably got to find some cheaper ones for now, because the ones I want a little bit on the expensive side. But I'll look at some prices and I'll go from there. We'll try to figure out what I'm gonna do. But I'm gonna go ahead and get this passenger side together, man, and once I figure out what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna look up some prices, and man, I'll let y'all know what we're gonna do. So we're getting ready to test the wheel out on this passenger side, because this is the only side that wants to act right. Driver side, like I said, I gotta fix that bottom ball joint. I don't know what's going on with it, but I got to fix the bottom ball joint. So yeah, I'm gonna be testing this wheel on this side, and we'll be trying to figure out what's the best way to approach that ball joint. All right, guys, the moment of truth. Let's see what happens. How low can we go? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, man. So I want to try to get y'all the best shot I can of Iron Man right here. But I want to pull it out, but y'all do know that I got the ball joint issue on this side. So I got to try to see if I can crawl up under there and weld this ball joint up, man. And once I do that, I'm gonna pull the truck around and pull it in and let the back be out, because now we got to drop the back. Now I know the back got a little bit more to it, so I'm gonna just let y'all bask in this glory right here. Let me get y'all angle right. Yes, sir. Y'all never thought Iron Man would look that good drop, did you? You out your mind if you think I'm finna show you that weld I just did, but just know it's gonna hold. So we finna get Iron Man turned around and get the back facing this way so we can have some room to do the drop on the back. Hold tight. Man, I gotta bleed the brakes, man. Y'all wait. I gotta bleed the brakes. Alright, guys, so I got the brakes bled, and here is Iron Man in the flesh. Here is, I'm gonna show y'all this side, because this side a little better. The other side, I don't know. It's looking rough. That tire. Y'all see how that tire leaning? Tire leaning bad on this side. I know I got to take it to the alignment shop, like literally as soon as I finish, but still looks good, man. So we're finna get it turned around so that we can proceed to getting the backdrop, guys. And also got to do the rear end with the posi unit and all this and that, but I will show y'all all that in just a second. Alright, y'all, so here's what we got. Y'all seen, I'm pretty sure y'all seen this before. You've been on this channel in an amount of time. This is my Eaton posi unit. This is a 30 spline unit, so I did have to buy new 30 spline axles. I do have those. This is my new diff cover. Since we finna be posi, we might well put something that's gonna look good back there. So this is gonna be the new diff cover to replace that old ugly thing down there. So yeah, man, this thing already got batteries pressed on the side and all that, man. So I still got a few more things I'm waiting on to come in. All right, man, so this is my little cheap eBay axle flip kit. Man, I think I paid like 13 bucks for this flip kit. Bolts are rusty, they came rusty, but I'm gonna sand them up and paint them, and these are the real shocks we're gonna be using. Beltec Nitro Drop 2. And the front feels real stiff right now, but the back is still lifted up. So once I drop the back down, I can determine if I want to change shocks to some drop shocks too, because the front is super stiff. But like I said, I know the back still got to come down like 5 inches. So we'll see what happens once this is complete, man. But y'all stay tuned. We finna keep working. All right, man. So we back. Y'all just see I got Iron Man jacked up. So we finna get ready to drop this rear end out of here. As I told y'all saw all the posi traction stuff I got. I got some Musa axles I gotta show y'all, 30 spline and 342 gears that I haven't showed y'all. But we're gonna drop this rear end out of here, man. I'll show y'all that stuff later, man. Let's get it out. All right, man, we just reached the heights we never made it to before, man. As y'all can see, rear end is out, man. I took it out, man, because I got to do this gearing and I've never done this before. So felt like taking it all the way out, putting it on some jack stands would be my best option, man. So y'all hold tight. Finna talk about something. Go check out another video right over here.